put it down, honestly.
Hey guys, welcome back to what would say this is episode 3 of TeeBox Banter.
3.
We got like 56,000 views in a week, so I guess we had to come back.
Oh, yeah, YouTube's doing us right now.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I took a look at the analytics this morning and I was like, what? Like, why do you guys care so much about us? Because I mean, like, people were asking questions about us. People generally wanted to know.
Very interactive.
Yeah.
I just keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, super awesome guys. We've met some incredible people in the last week so far. So we really appreciate all the support. Keep following us, keep liking, keep commenting, because at the end of the day, you guys are the reason why we do it. So but yeah, I think you guys have noticed that we're in the studio today, kind of taking a little, I would say, couple day hiatus.
Something like that.
Just kind of resting.
Range.
Yeah, we still are at the range.
We just got a big week ahead of us that we can't get content on the course, so we need to really focus there. So we got a weekday.
Yeah,
inside.
We got. We're filming inside in the studio today. We got some pretty big competitions coming up that kind of prohibit us from filming on the course. So we're obviously still trying to crank out as much content as we can, but so I know we kind of got into it, but like I said, welcome back to the TeeBox Banter. I'm Tony. This is also Tony. And we're two dudes in a cart. So got a pretty good episode ahead of us. We're going to get into the weeds at a couple of things. I have plenty to talk about today. But we got a new teed off segment, just things to gripe about. And us being Wisconsin natives as well. It's draft day. It's draft week.
It's draft week in Green Bay. We wish we were there, honestly. This is never going to happen in our lifetime again, I don't think, but
it would have been incredible. But as we know how Green Bay is
and how they draft, and it'd been a great time to party and see all the people and that, but
it would have been crazy.
It would have been absurd, but dropping that much for that small of town, I don't know if you could find anyone.
Right.
Because we've been to an Airbnb in Green Bay.
Yeah, we've partied in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Love Green Bay. We go to plenty of Packer games. And I think the draft would have been a little much.
Yeah. We would not be awake for the weekend. We need to be awake.
Yeah, unfortunately, two dudes in a car kind of had to take priority. It's going to take priority for the next, several months ahead of us. So, but like I said, we got a super exciting episode ahead of you guys. We got teed off. A couple hot takes that I want to throw your guys' way. I'm going to run Tony through a little draft of our own, in the spirit of the draft. And actually, we'll be answering some questions that some of you guys sent our way as well. So super excited to go over that. Let's get this episode rolling now. All right, so I guess first segment, this is starting to become a personal favorite of mine, but teed off again. So teed off, whoa, right there. So I'm going to do it again. Little magic right there.
Just like complaining a lot, honestly.
Yeah, I love complaining. I guess I'll take this one. I'll take the first teed off. I got a really good one.
And it happened very recently.
Yeah, it happened within the last 2 weeks.
I was kind of crazy to me because we didn't provoke it at all.
Yeah, like what? So okay, so I'll give a little context into it. So Tony and I are at our home course, and we're playing fast. Like,
it's a slow day.
It was a super slow day, but we were crushing it. And we were catching up to people, I would say, not at the tee box, but we were catching people in the middle, driving up to their first shot in the fairway. So there was good distance, but it was still kind of backed up. And we even let people play through, we even explain, because, when we get jammed up, we usually let people play through because we're like, hey, the course knows that we're filming. This is what we're doing. Like, we're very respectful. We tell everyone what we're doing. And I guess it just wasn't...
We're not backing anyone up. We're trying not to, in the same time, be quick, but also get content. And we do have a nice happy medium where we do this, but on this day... it was...
So, my teed off, right there again, yeah. One up there, too. One right there, too. Right there, too. My teed off is... people who, first of all, park like right behind you, like you're waiting on the tee box, give some distance. Like, at least 50 yards, maybe a little closer.
You can tell they're heading, and you do that, like that's like, don't, fucked up. And you can hear their conversation, exactly. And you just talk through. That's another thing.
Like, don't park. So this is like a little etiquette. Just don't park behind people, like immediately behind them, because at the end of the day, we don't care that you're watching, but if you're being loud, but on top of it, the guy who was pressing us, so back to like our little story, screeched his wheels so hard right in my backswing. Like, I'm right here and just, dude brakes, starts jawing at us. It was just... Tony tried to film
I had a recording, but our microphone was in.
Our microphone was plugged in.
Up a couple videos due to that, but I had it and I was just laughing because this dude was so absurd what he was saying to us that it was... we were fucking around, and the fact that we were like on a under 4 hour...
it was like under
round.
4 hour round. That's what's insane.
And it's like... dude, calm down.
And this is on the 18th hole.
Yeah,
that's the worst part. 18th hole.
It's not like we were doing this for the whole round with them. It was like at most 2 holes.
Yeah, it's gross. Like, just don't. So that's my teed off. Like, it's one thing to park like super behind. Like, I won't say anything if you're parked behind me, but at the end of the day, like, don't park super close to like the next group ahead of you. Don't do that. And then at the same time, don't mouth off. Like, just don't do that. So, that was my very long-winded teed off.
I agree with that one 100%.
What's your teed off, Tony?
I will get into mine. So the job of a ranger at the golf course, I think they could do a little bit more or a little bit less. I just wish these rangers would actually kind of do more rangering at times where it's backed up and could actually like use someone to say, hey, keep up the pace. Yep. Hey, you guys are kind of fucking slow here. You're ruining everything here. But every time, a ranger really doesn't do anything at the courses we go to. They're there, say you're here for their tee time, nothing else happens.
Like the one at our home course just stays in the parking lot.
Yeah. He says, are you here? What's your tee time? Are you here for that?
And he doesn't have starter. He has ranger on his cart. Because the other guy has starter on his cart. It's like, who's who?
I just think that the Rangers could be doing a lot more on times where I have had 6-hour frickin' rounds that is just brutal. That could have got more space, more pacing, that they just aren't doing anything. But then on the opposite end, there's these Rangers who are just on your ass 24/7 and are just mouthing off to you or just saying you guys are taking what's going on here. Like, the complete sides of the spectrum, I really don't see like a Ranger with a happy medium who actually does their job.
Find the median.
Or do we even need Rangers? Whoa, hot take there.
That's a hot take right there.
Hot take there.
Whoa.
Could we take the kid from the course shop and put him out and just out there? I guarantee it would do the same thing. But the demographic for a Ranger, you need to be old, and that's about it.
I think we've met realistically one cool Ranger our entire career, and then we played him in a match play.
Oh, yeah,
and kicked the shit out of them.
And he got a little sad.
And then he was sad boy.
He was broken.
We heard his fifis.
He wouldn't talk to us anymore.
Yeah, he didn't. We smoked him, and yeah, the fifis were hurt, and then he just left.
I guess the difference between a starter and a ranger, I guess, like, why aren't you both?
Yeah, just be both.
You have a starter and then...
Because at the end of the day, like, we see both, but they do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's, yeah.
They give me one of these, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing your job.
Right, exactly.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Hey, you're just sitting there making probably decent cash.
I mean,
Thank you.
That's a good retirement job.
That is a good job. I mean, not knocking them.
Not knocking them, but teed off right now. But come on.
Just be better. Find the median. Be cool. Just be cool. Yeah. Maybe that's the teed off. Like, both players and workers, be cool.
Yeah, we can live together at the golf course.
Just coincide in perfect harmony. But this has been another TeeBox Banter. Bring
teed off section.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I fucked that one up.
Hey, cross it out. Do a cross off and then add the
sorry. So TeeBox Banter, so I'm gonna get that out of there. This has been another teed off.
And then it just drops down.
And then boom. All right. So I think we're gonna address a couple of questions now from, our fantastic, followers that we, still shockingly have. Like, it still is a little weird that people continually want to see us golf, and that's like hard to wrap my head around, because you and I have had a couple recognizing sessions too where people have been like, hey, you're part of Two Dudes in a Cart. Like,
yes, we are.
That is still a little weird to me. I had a couple. So my first one is super funny because the fact that people are recognizing this. Somebody asked, why is the one Tony always in the passenger seat?
I could come up with a lot of funny
things. I mean, I'm legally blind.
Yeah, he's legally
I don't have a driver's license. Like,
actually prohibited.
Yeah, I legally can't operate a machine, but I mean, in all honesty, it just comes down to I hate it.
He doesn't. I'm fine with driving. I'm a good driver. I know what to do.
Even in my other social rounds with other friends, I even let my wife drive the golf cart. I just hate. I don't know what it is. I just hate. I think that's ever since we've been golfing together.
I've usually taken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Less than 5, maybe even less than 1. The amount of times you've driven.
Yeah, I just hate doing it. I do not like. I know, like, the person who asked is probably like.
That's
like, well, really, you really? just hate. Yeah, like, honestly, the worst answer is I just hate driving golf carts.
Do you think it's a job for you? Is it like
no? I hate driving in general.
Chauffeured around?
I do like being chauffeured around.
No tips.
But here's the weird thing too. Like, I hate driving like my real car. I hate driving that. But at the same time, I also hate being driven around, except on the golf course. Like, on the golf course, that's totally fine. But yeah, I just sorry, subscriber.
I just do such a good job.
Yeah, he's just such a good driver. Switch it up? Yeah, why just such a good driver. But yeah, sorry, just hate doing it. So this is
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's the best part is he's cool with it. Yeah. So everyone who hauls my ass around is cool with it. The second one is for both of us. What's your favorite club and your least favorite club?
Favorite club? Wow. Least favorite is probably my 3-wood. I can
attest to that.
I cannot hit that off the ground, off the tee whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And the distance in between from my 3 hybrid to my driver to get it places, well, I'm not going to take it off the tee, and my 3 hybrid will most of the time get it there. If I need that extra bit, I'll fuck around and do it one time, but it doesn't go very well.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's my least favorite. Favorite right now, currently, is probably my 7-iron. I like, just for...
Wow.
it's been pure. It's just hitting that off the, like on a long par 5, and I can't go for the green, and that's my perfect layup number, and it's just working right now.
I'd say
it is the perfect number for me right now.
7 irons your favorite, 3 woods your least favorite. I can vibe with that. So I guess, I obviously, you know this, I'm a big iron player. My irons are my bread and butter. I make up a lot of groundwork with my irons. So I would say my approach wedge, though, because that's like the perfect meeting, because I love my short game. My short game as of recent hasn't been the best, but I'm known for my short game. Like, my short game is usually pretty good. So, like, that's why I like my approach, because I can hit that, if I need to go 130, I can go 130, but if I need to just put a little spin on it for like 100 yard, can do that. That's my favorite, my approach. My least favorite, how much time do you have? Probably my driver. I can hit my driver straight, but everyone who knows me knows that I hate doing it. I would much rather use any other club in the world, but obviously, like, I'll still get it into play. I can still hit it far. I just hate using it. Like, the amount of mental work that it takes for me to use my flippin' driver is, I hate it. I hate it so much. But still got to use it.
I'd say for a lot of that's probably their most.
I would say for a lot of people, though, because like when I tell people that I hate the driver, exactly, I don't have a slice by any means. I can get my driver into play. I can find, because especially last year, I was finding like almost every fairway with my driver, but I just hate the work. It's like driving a flippin' golf cart.
I just don't want
I just hate using it. But yeah, so that's mine. Just for time purposes, the third question is actually pretty perfect. What do you hate most about golf?
It kind of ties in with the clubs and stuff. That it's just so hard for no reason. Oh. You have to golf perfect. It's so, the rounds where you're like, if I could have done this one thing, I would have had a perfect.
Right. Oh my goodness!
But that's every freaking time. You got to be good every time. That's what sucks about it. And it's you can't have it's you. It's you. You got to focus on you.
You can't blame anybody else.
In your head. Yeah. I missed that 2-footer for birdie, and I'm like, I might do it.
Yeah.
This is my 13th reason. Yeah. I'm done.
This is my 13th reason why. This is it.
It's just, it's a difficult sport for no reason, and even how hard you practice, and say you had a good range touch, it doesn't always translate.
No,
it's
never.
Not there.
It usually never does.
It never does.
Like, it usually never does.
You figure it out. You watch one video, if you're the YouTube golfers, and you're like, I watch this video, this guy hits it perfect every time.
Sitting on the toilet, watching Rick Shields golf on the toilet, and I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy. That's what sucks. That's what I would say I hate about golf.
Mine is, it's kind of a love-hate for me, like, because obviously you and I play a very respectable form of golf, especially being on tour. You kind of got to play the part. You got to play a gentleman's game. But that's also what I hate, is the rules. Like, do you remember, this was like last year, the older guy clowned me because I didn't have my shirt tucked in. And it's like,
when people take it
exactly.
People take golf too far.
Like,
are such sticklers.
There's play etiquette, which I am all for. Like, be respectful about other people's games, but here's the thing, you know what? It just triggered in my head. So you and I wear a lot of the mid socks, like the socks that kind of go up. Dude, people who tell me, like, don't wear that, like, don't worry about another man's clothes. That's what I hate, is another man telling you what to wear on the golf course.
We like the tan it gives.
Exactly, yeah. I like having a sock tan. But you know what's the best part is you and I just saw somebody last weekend wearing studded jeans.
He was dripped out for the course.
That it's
Studded ass jeans, no movement whatsoever.
Dude, it was
all arms. I bet his golf swing was. Yeah. There's no movement in that bottom half.
Yeah, but that's mine. That's what I hate, is that like people enforce the rules just a little too much. Like, I'm here to, like, unless it's like a tour round or like a tournament round, a qualifier, like, yeah, then I'll like play the part a little bit more. Like, if we have to wear pants, I'll, reluctantly wear pants. But like, don't enforce it if it's like a casual Saturday round.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to have my polo untucked, I'm gonna have my polo untucked. All right. So, in the spirit of the NFL draft, I am going to throw you through a little draft right now. Obviously, it's going to be in the golf themed. So, build your ideal golf round, and you got a budget of $20. So, the first one is going to be your course type. So, you got $2. You get to play at your local city course. $4, it's going to be your county public courses. $6, you get the nice private course, and $8, you get a nice PGA course.
Now I feel like I got a lot of little rooms there. Maybe I don't know what's to come.
Yeah, you don't know.
The chance of playing a PGA Tour course, I'll take that $8.
Whoa!
I will spend it. I'll spend it willingly.
$8.
Starting off hot. So I want that.
Your playing partner now. $1 for your best friend. $3.
I've golfed so many times with you though.
$3, you get a YouTube golfer. $5, you get a PGA or LPGA member. Or $7, a GOAT tier celeb. So your Michael Jordans, your Charles Barkley.
Charles. I would beat his ass in golf though. Oh, what was it for the PGA Tour Professional?
That's gonna be $5. Dude, you got $20 and you're already at 12.
And I'm
already at $12, and you're looking at another $5.
See, then I don't know how many more is to come. So I guess I'll skimp on this one and bring you along to whatever PGA Tour course.
So that's $1. So that's $1. Now let's go to your club brand. So your clubs, $1, you get off-brand hand-me-downs. $3, you get your low-tier random set, your top flights, stuff like that. Okay. $5, you get a full bag of stock clubs.
Okay.
A full bag stock clubs. $7, you get your custom fit tour clubs.
Okay.
Right now you're sitting at $9. You got $11 to spend.
I got $11 to spend. What do we got for what's the stock ones? $4.
Stock, it's gonna be $5.
$5. God damn, everything's so expensive.
That's pricey. Golf is an expensive sport.
I think I'll go the stock. That's the best. Woo. The best I can do, and also without spending a little money. Like, I can do well with stock. I feel like.
Get into your cart. $0, you can just walk.
Fuck that.
Sling it. $2 for a push cart.
Fuck.
$4 for your standard little electric cart.
Oh.
But you get $6 for your private club, and you've been part of that. You got your GPS, got your iPad, got your radio to call in some food.
Yeah, but I don't have the money.
Yeah,
I'm broke.
$6. Yeah, that'll take you right to the top.
And I'm not walking, so it's got to be the standard cart.
Yep. So we're getting.
Whoa,
$4.
Fuck.
Wow. What? Music. Now let's get your music selection. Now we're going to bump the vibes. So music. $0 for no music. $1 you get Pandora with ads. $3 you get a random Apple Music radio playlist. And $6 you get your personal playlist, but you can't afford that.
I'm fucked there. So, how much do I got this?
Dude, you got $18 that you've spent. Yeah.
I've got $18. I spent $18.
$8 for your PGA course, $1 for me to golf, $5, $4 cart. Yeah, you did not spend wisely.
Oh, no. What's Pandora?
$1.
Pandora's $1?
Pandora with ads. Those ads be annoying sometimes, though.
All right, I'm going no music.
No music.
No music.
$0.
No music.
Now, the most important part, your ball. $1, you get a range ball. $2, you get refurbished. $3, you get a nice Warbird or Diablo.
Oh, okay.
$5,
Well,
you get your Pro V1, you got your Chrome Softs.
Okay.
I think you should just go with refurbished.
Yeah, because that's all I got. And I could get a refurbished Chrome Soft.
All right.
I think I did good. I did good.
So, just to reiterate, you are playing at a PGA course with me. You're pulling out your stock bag of Callaway clubs. Yeah. We're driving a golf cart. Mm-hmm. We're not listening to any tunes, and we're using some refurbished balls, all for $20. I'd say you drafted pretty poorly.
Okay, come on.
That's a draft grade of a D-.
D-?
Right here.
No way.
Boom.
No
D-.
way. No way.
D-.
It's at least
go
a
back.
C. It's at least a C.
Nope, that's a D-.
That's just not. He'll be good. He'll be fine. He'll come through. He's Devontae.
Well, this has been, episode. Is it episode 3?
Yeah, we'll put it.
I think this is episode 3 of TeeBox Banter. Again, I'm Tony. This is also Tony. We're two dudes in a cart. Yeah, I know at the beginning of this episode we mentioned, we got some good stuff coming your way. Once we get, I would say, more involved in the season, we're still kind of in the rainy, cold part of Wisconsin. So once we get, actually pretty into summer,
get moving, going,
we'll have a lot more engaging content for you guys. A lot more, we got some really, really good stuff planned. A lot of giveaways, 2 really good giveaways.
Extremely.
Yeah, they're really, really good. So just make sure that you guys are subscribed. You're following us, on all platforms. Yeah, we just got some tour rounds coming up. We got plenty of scrambles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, make sure you're subscribed to us. Give Destiny Golf a follow. Use code 2dudes for some money off on your order. It's super good stuff. They're local in Wisconsin as well. But yeah, guys, this has been another episode of TeeBox Banter. And then play us out.
It feels like the clock stopped in a moment that I can't unfree. Now I'm trying to shut my mind off. Got these memories on repeat. I found the words to say. I guess you couldn't wait.